Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and Vlogmas day number 3. Coffee today is gingerbread cookie, and I like this one. Gingerbread cookies taste like, I don't know that it tastes like ginger, but then again, it really does just taste like coffee to me. I don't know, but I like it. Yeah, I guess it does taste. Yeah, the more you drink it, because I had just made it and brought it in, so I had one sip so far. Welcome back. Today we have a lot of goodies. Lots of goodies. I actually have something to show. Okay, so I'm going to start right out with movie. The movie of the day is number 30. And this one is called Prancer. This one was made in 1989. And the other two were in the 2000s. So like yesterday's movie was 2010. And Krampus was made in 2015. So this one's a little bit older. This one is called Prancer, and it is 1989. A farm girl nurses a wounded reindeer she believes is one of Santa's, hoping to bring it back to health in time for Christmas. Her holiday spirit inspires those around her, something her disheartened father is having trouble understanding. So that sounds like one I want to watch, and it says it is on Stars. So that one has Sam Elliott in it, Cloris Leachman, and Rutanya Alda, and Abe Vigoda. So that one might be one that I might want to look up and see, because I haven't seen it, but it looks good. So that's the movie of the day. I'm making a wreck here. Dropping things. Oh. Okay, I think we're going to start out with Darn Good Yarn today, because today is an uneven number. And so I'm going to do day number 2. And in here is a really pretty green ball of yarn, and I just freaking got an idea. I know this is probably the one that is used for the pickle, because I opened the booklet and there was a pickle in there, but I need a yarn to make something with, and so I'm going to leave this one out to remind myself to do this, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get it done. So I'm kind of liking that one. Now this, I'm thinking that this is definitely cotton. It seems to be just like the cottons that I'm used to. So it is, when I use it, I'm gonna start something with that right away here, maybe tonight. So, all right, put that up there. Get up there. Okay. Smile mail today is this bag from Hirschner's. They have free shipping until the 12th, I believe. So, if anybody wants to know what that code is, I'm going to put a little, I'm going to write the code down in the description box so that if you want to use that shipping code, you can. And I think I will check it first to make sure it's still working, but I'm pretty sure I read on the back of my book that it was until the 12th. So I'll write it down in the bottom because the book's out there somewhere. I can't even remember what I got. Oh, yes, I did. I got some more of the everyday. I think this is just regular everyday premiere. Yes. This one is oat heather. So I got it in oat heather. I don't think I need to open that. I think you can see that just fine. And now I can throw them on the floor because they're bagged for a second. Not long. All kinds of stuff in here. But, really ticked me off was this was sent UPS. So when I was at work, I got a notification that I had Hirschner's order delivered because if you... it emails you, and then if you open it, it'll say where it was from. So I knew that the Hirschner's order came. So I drove in the driveway, and I'm looking in the driveway up against the doors, the front door and the garage door, looking for the package. And it wasn't there. And I'm like, but it came UPS. Where in the heck is it? They stuffed this huge bag into my little mailbox out on the road. They stuffed it in there. And I'm like, my yarn's in there, Don't you hate that? This one is, look at that color. Yeah, baby. Let's open it. Let's open it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so soft. It's always so soft. This one's called Red Heather. Beautiful. Gotta make some hats with that pretty soon. This one is one of the ones I think was on the clearance rack or clearance page, and it's called Hirschner's Twill. And look at the colors. Very pretty. Now look, let's see, let's read about it because I can't remember. It's a 4 medium, 70% cotton, 25% acrylic, and 5% wool. That is the weirdest combination. Feels like cotton. Feels like cotton with a fuzz. It does. It fuzzed right up. Yeah. There's your halo. That's the first time I've said halo like that in Vlogmas. And I have to tell you, I am going to give a prize somewhere at the end of Vlogmas for the person that counts how many times did I say it like that. Has to be like that though. Has to be my way that I say it. Because I'm not going to keep track. And I'm not going to say it again. So when we get to the end of Vlogmas, somebody needs to comment the last day of Vlogmas on the 7th, how many times I said Halo and remind me. And then I will. I'm not gonna say it again. I told you this was gonna be a fun Vlogmas. Okay, so I think I got 3 of them. It is different. But I was thinking of something, I think, when I got this. It's pretty. So, there's a possibility I think I know what I was planning on. Something for Vlogmas with that. What else is in here? Aha! 2 of these. These are gorgeous. Look at that. There's more Halo. This is a Bergère de France. A DK. Oh my gosh, this is so soft. This is, my plan for this was like beards and, you'll see. Okay, so this one, can't even find anything on here. 77% acrylic, 18% tencel, 5% polyester. Yes. These little skeins are 50 grams, 158 yards. And this also says, it says DK, but boy is that tiny. Very tiny. I'm going to go back to the other one for a minute. Because this one, I want to see what it says. It says for medium, but okay. Yep. I know what I got it for now. Something I'm not doing today, so. Oh, I got 3 of them. And then the last thing in here is lost its it's another Premier. It lost its label because of the way they were stuffed in the mailbox. I'm certain of it, and that bothers me, so I'm going to put a piece of tape on there. So I have to tell you while I'm doing this is that everybody that's been emailing me for my pattern, I'm like, oh my gosh, people are making something, wanting to make something that I wrote. Oh my gosh. It's like, I just love it. Thank you so much, everybody, for sending me the emails and talking to me. Oh. Okay. So, the ornament for the day is a pair of ice skates. And you take a paper clip. This is one of the bigger ones. And you just start at the one side and just single crochet along the paper clip and go up. And then this one's a little bit more squared off than I like, but this one's better. And then you just you come in and then you do the leg part. And then if you want, you can lace them up, but whatever way you decide to do them in whatever color it is so easy to do these. And I just think they're the cutest things. And I'm going to send these babies off to the Reindeer Express. Okay, so what else do I have today? Oh, I finished something. Yeah. My bag is full. I brought this bag to work with me today, and I just stuffed a whole bunch of stuff in there and just brought it all. So I did have to take and do the washcloth And Stephanie reminded me that it's not done until the ends are woven in. So, of course, that means that you don't take off the stitch marker until the ends are woven in. But this is the and I can't remember which one it is. Creative Grandma's Farm washcloth, I think it is. The last one that she just had, I'll link it below. But someone asked me which one I was doing, and I really like this one. It's just the right size for using on a baby. And then Farm Home, I think it's called. And then the edging on the outside, I just think it's the cutest one. So I finished that. Now, I used one of these, and I got 3 washcloths out of this, and then I was short just the last 2 rows on this one that I had to borrow out of another roll. So that's pretty darn good. They go far. However, one of them was knitted. One of them was one of these. So I bet you might be able to get 3 of these out of it. But the next time that I use a roll, I'm going to try it again and do 3 of these to try to make a set and see if I can get 3 of those out of a skein. So that's a challenge. Okay, what else is in my bag that I want to tell you is I started using the candy shop, and this one is for the hats and more hats. I'm using the Candy Shop Premier. It is 4 medium, and it is 100% acrylic, and it is a cake, and it does change colors, and some of the cakes have more of one color, and some of the cakes have more of another color. Now, I'm using a J, so it's coming out real fluffy, and I'm liking that. Every so often, I have to slow down a little because I am actually splitting. Well, maybe not splitting, but I'm actually dropping it because my steel crochet hook and this yarn are sliding so easily together that I have to slow down a little bit. But it's not irritating me. It's just, I just have to pay attention because I'm dropping it. So what I did was I started Bag O'Day's coffee beanie. I'll link that below. And I started it at the bottom where she does. Now, I never do this hat exactly the way that she says to do it. I always go off on a tangent. But I'm telling you, it's that pattern, this pattern. That's the only thing that I'm going to do the same. Because what I'm going to do with this hat this time is I'm going to make it a messy bun. So it's not going to look like her hat when I get done with it, but I'm using the stitch pattern from that hat. All right. So that's how far it is. And you can see that the color changed in the middle of the row, but it is so pretty. It's a very pretty stitch for December. So that started. And then Mr. Ross put out a new pattern, and I knew that day that he put out a new pattern. I knew it because I subscribed to him on a notification basis. So I immediately started watching it, and that was Monday morning. So I went ahead Monday morning and went right to his page and printed it right away. And I had planned on using it for this yarn. So the name of this pattern is Starting Grid. And it's a free pattern, so I'm not giving anything away here. And the only size yarn he wrote it for was the medium 4. So I said, that's perfect. So I grabbed a set of size 8 5mm Chai Goos this time, and a skein of this, and a Tea Doddles mini maker bag. Throw it in there, leave it in there till you're done. It's a perfect size bag for it. And then started what does he call it? Starting grid. The starting grid. So there is the beginning of my ribbing. It's a 3x2 on this one. He does do that a lot. It's, I believe, 1.5 inches, and I'm not quite there yet. So I've started that one also. So I'm kind of excited. I've got a little bit of progress done today, even though I had to work. Now, I'm saying today because I am taping the night before. I started doing it the night before only because I figured if I got into a rut or something that I would be at least a few hours ahead. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm still on day 3. Okay, so that all these things were in the same bags I took it to work today. All right, what else do I have? Well, I guess I'm ready for the Advent calendar. Let's get it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I hope you guys are watching Kim open hers. If you don't know who she is, she's Kim from the Crafty Nomad channel, and her channel is linked below also, and her and I are doing the Advent. We made each other an Advent calendar out of our stash, out of maybe scraps that we had used in the past that were left over, things like that. So that's what this Advent is. And yesterday I offered up my pattern, my Christy Scarfy pattern, which is this one. It's a bulky, it's made for a bulky, and I said if you wanted to do it in a 3 or a 4, that you could get the pattern from me and start with a 40, chain 40 instead of 28, and then go from there from the rest of the pattern. And somebody asked me about fingering, and you know what? I just couldn't do the math right then, so I hope they're okay and they're doing okay with that. But basically, you just have to do the first row, and then if it doesn't mathematically work out, then start again, because that's how I did it. But I'm so excited about the fact that so this is day 3. Ooh, oh my goodness, my scarf is going to be colorful. Look at that color, Laura. You are watching, right, Laura? Because she has not made any comments yet. Isn't that pretty? And I'm not an orange fan, but I like peach. I don't know why, but I like peach. So, my progress from yesterday. Have I kept up? Yes, I did. So I'm using an H hook, and most of these so far. Now this says right on it. It says Mace of Skeins, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and this is a DK Fall Festival mini set. So it must have came out of a mini set. So this one is a DK, and I think the last two were also. I don't remember now. But I started on day 1, and now I have day 2 added, and I did not cut the yarn. I decided that I would leave it and not color control it. And I don't think it's that bad of a, you know, it looks pretty to me. And then when you get your scarf, so it's done, and you start wrapping it, you're not going to notice it. Some people probably would wanted to cut that off and add the new skein at the edge. But for now, I went ahead and said, oh, just let it go. So that's all I have left of the second skein. And the next color is going to be, oh my goodness. That's going to be different, but it'll be fine. It's going to be fine. That's what this is all about. How much fun is this? I think it's great fun. So I hope you're enjoying my Vlogmas, and if you don't know what Reindeer Express is, or any other things that I'm talking about, watch video number 1. By the way, I did not start my snowman yet. Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge is, do you want to make a snowman? And last year, I love snowmen. Obviously, I love snowmen. They are my favorite of anything to do with, like, I like the gnomes. Those are cool. I like Santas. Those are cool. But I like snowmen a lot. And last year, I had a girlfriend that made me a couple for my daughter. And I asked her, I said, can you make the scrubby that's the melting snowman? And she said, sure. So she made me a couple, and I kept one of them because they were purple. And so Connie made these, and there's a pattern for this. This is made out of the scrubby, and she used the sparkle one. And how cute is this? You cannot use this for washing your dishes. Absolutely cannot. You have to use it as decoration. It's the cutest thing ever. So I brought it out today because I wanted you to have a pattern to use for your scraps in the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge. And I will link this below, and I'll also pop over to that Facebook page and drop the links in there too. So I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas. I've been watching everybody. I'm trying to watch everybody's Vlogmas. Lynette and Ella and last year I watched Kayla, and she has her little Chihuahua dog, and so I watched the first day, and sure enough, there was Phoebe, and Phoebe was watching somebody on the other side of the room or something, and she barked, and I just about fell out of my chair laughing because it was so cute. She's adorable. She's a little taco dog. Latoya, she's kind of like your dog. Yeah, so check out her. She is doing an advent swap with Terry from Yarn Joy, so that's a fun one to watch too. And who else is doing one? Who else is doing it? I think Sandy from Crochet A. Rel started. She started. And that's from the Dabbling Hook. And who else? I can't think of these girls' names. Oh, Summer from Summer's Tips and Stitches. She started. So there's a whole bunch of them to watch. Just go into the search engine and just put in Vlogmas and 2020, and they'll come up, and you can find out who they are and who's doing what. All right, I'm going to go for today. I hope to see y'all tomorrow, and take care. Bye now.